Hey, it's Luna, aka your local Kobold. Today we're going to be checking out Revolt. It's a remote control racing simulation game from my childhood. Uh, it holds a big place in my heart, and I don't know, I just really love it. And thought I would start it as my first series on this channel. It's a game that I've completed myself a few times, but I don't know, I'm hoping to be able to do a full playthrough with you guys. Not sure how long it's going to be going on for, but we're going to be doing a unmodded playthrough from start to finish, going through a completionist run. Oh! And hopefully not having that happen too much. Yeah, this game has a relatively high skill ceiling. It's a bit arcadey, but that used to be on an arcade cabinet before it got ported to PC, Dreamcast, I think N64 and PlayStation. PlayStation was the version I used to play. Though I've gotten the PC version recently due to just a lot of mods from the community. The community has been the main driving force keeping this game alive at the moment. Like, the community that's keeping alive at the moment actually contains some of the devs from, I think it's... I can't remember the name of the devs behind this, I'll link it on the screen. But some of the devs who worked on this game before the company went under are still working on this game today, uploading new mods and some new levels and stuff. I think currently the rights for this game are owned by a mobile company who's making some kind of like pay-to-progress sort of system. It's using some mods that some other players have made in the past, and it's a little bit controversial, but I'll link in the description how you can get hold of this game yourself if you're interested in playing along. There's a decent online community of this, posting tournaments and other things like that if you're interested as well. Like ranging from casual play to like using some cars that have knowledge specifically for like drifting, and there's some also like proper like tournaments. I think they do prizes, but I haven't checked them out myself. It's not my kind of scene. I'm more of a casual player. So yeah, we're just starting off with some rookie cars like the Vulcan, which is one of my favourite cars in the game. And we're going to then hopefully be unlocking some amateur cars and being able to progress a little bit further, maybe take on the championship. I'm not sure we're going to be taking the championship in this particular episode, but hopefully in the next one or the one after that. Unfortunately we haven't won this race, but that's okay. We can get some practice in and hopefully we'll win the next one. So yeah, next up we're going to be going to my favourite track in the game with my favourite rookie car, which is the Rc Bandit. It's just, I don't know, it's a generic sort of remote control car, but it's, I don't know, it's one of my favourites. It's, I don't know, it's got a nice engine sound, it controls nicely, it's just nice. I really like this car. And unfortunately you could still make mistakes and stuff. Also, I've gone to the wrong track. I'm sorry. We'll check out my favourite track after this one, because apparently I'm being a dingus. I'm gonna put it down to nerves from first stream. Cool. Yeah, hopefully if I can finish this track, we'll be one step of the way towards being able to unlock a couple new cars and being able to take on the championship. The championship in this game is basically you run through like I think it's 3 to 5 tracks with varying amounts of laps on them, going from like 3 to like 8 laps on some of them. And it'll have some special things like the map will be mirrored or it'll be reverse mode. And you don't necessarily need to come first in all of them, but it's kind of like Mario Kart, you only need to come first in some of them as long as you're doing overall better than your competitors. Finishing the championship will allow you to progress through some new tracks, and I think it also gives you a couple new cars, but I think it's just new tracks it unlocks. Oh! Casually getting dogpiled by the entire enemy team. Or all my opponents, I mean. There's various power-ups in this game are sort of interesting, like you got the, I think it's called the pinball, which is the one I just used a moment ago. It's just a ball that just gets in the way, it's hard to drive around, it gets stuck on your wheels, it's just all around annoying. You got fireworks, which you just fire and they explode and can knock people out the way, but they're a little bit unreliable. Sometimes they will just come back and just hit you and they just knock you off the track, and yeah, they're fun to use, but like they are a little bit awkward. There's also Oil Slick, which if you've watched any like old like spy movie or cartoon with racing cars or something, you just chuck oil on the floor and people just slip on it. It's awful to go around. If you go into it, you get no traction, your wheels can't accelerate, you can't steer. It's really good for knocking cars out of the race. You also got the star, which if you at any point in this video see a small seizure warning up on the screen, that's because someone's about to drop a star. I'll put a warning on screen, it does some blue flashing and it can be quite harsh on the eyes, and also we won. But yeah, the flashing is slightly obnoxious. If I knew how to mod it out I would, but I'll just leave a warning on the video if it comes up. So yeah, next up we're going to Botanical Gardens, which, as I said, my favourite stage. I love this track. I've been trying to like get some records on like time trials and stuff, or trying to beat other people's times on this. It's just, I don't know what it is about this track. The music's good and the layout's nice. Oh, that was almost a really cool flip, but unfortunately we got run into by everybody. So yeah, one of the other weapons in the game, the Mortar Bomb, you just throw it forwards. It's kind of like the rockets, but it doesn't automatically lock onto people. That one that just hit me was it's like a subspace something, I forget the actual name of it, but it just flips every single car it goes near, and it's really useful for trying to get around some cars. I guess the last two power-ups in this game would be the Golden Battery, which is a little bit of a hit and miss on whether or not it will help you out. It will give you massive amounts of acceleration, massive amounts of top speed, massive amounts of handling, and sometimes that was just enough to just throw you off the track completely. And the last one was the Bomb, so it just turns your car into a bomb. You get like an amount of time before you will explode and flip, but if you bump into another car before you explode, it will be able to transfer the bomb onto that car so they explode instead of you. It's difficult to use, it's not too reliable. That flip was really cool. It's mostly just a hindrance when you get into it, but when you can drop it on someone else, it's really funny when you just like think they're in the lead and then suddenly you just like, nope, you've been bombed. So yeah, I'm gonna retry this track because I don't know, as much as I don't want to get it out of the way, I do kind of want to progress. I would like to be able to just play this track forever, but we got some other tracks that I want to show you guys. So yeah, I'm going to be going a small amount of try hard on this one. Oh yeah, I forgot about this weapon. It's the fake item box from Mario Kart, except it blows up. It's just dropping a little like fake item that doesn't spin on someone, and it just blows up in their face and forces them to flip. And yeah, most of the weapons in this game revolve around either making yourself at an advantage or flipping someone. I think I realised I also forgot about the electric weapon, which is back when I used to play on the PlayStation 1, it was slightly annoying because you get like an electric thing that would stop cars around you. It's the best thing until someone else had it and bumped into you, and you both just electrocute yourselves and all of the cars around you. Oops, the other one. Fortunately, RBGL, which is the version of Revolt I'm playing at the moment, which is just like a community-maintained, updated version of the game on a slightly better engine. It recently had an update which made it so that if two people bump each other with the electric fields, instead of stopping each other and just annoying everyone by just being like stuck in one place, it'll instead like both those people will be immune to each other's electricity, and yes, we won. And everyone else will just get shocked around them, and it's really nice now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call this episode here. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more, of course, subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it, all that stuff. I'm gonna be doing the other 2 tracks in the rookie tier next video. I'll see you then.